Hey creative friends, welcome to my channel, and today I am out on the new deck that we had built on the front of the house, and I was just talking to my friend Linda over at Linda's Pantry, and I was trying to describe to her what we've done out here, and she's like, you need to do a video and show everybody, because I'm kind of got these raised beds and I've turned this into like a little deck top garden, but I want to turn the camera around so that you can see I'm literally standing like at our front door, and so I want you to see how this is so that you kind of have an idea of, we've got the sun from the south coming and it's just working out great. This is like, that's where we have our boat. But so see this deck here, there's stairs right here. We had a little gate built so that we can put Snickers out here and he can just enjoy. This is upstairs. It's a second level deck, but you can see down here, this is part like over our carport. I guess if you see there's like where we park. But what we did was our neighbor was making these super cute little planters. And I said, well, we'll get 3 of those. And then I realized I remembered up in the back, we had these that I had set back there because the bottoms had rotted out. So Brian put the new bottoms in, and then I'll show you over here, you can see, so see, you come up there to the top of the deck, and so you can see it gets wider down there. And so I thought, okay, this is cool. We can put this little deck top garden in here. So let me just show you what I have. So far, we've got right here is a banana pepper, and they're doing great. And then I put, this is called a silver fall, just so that it's some floral. I've got some beets there. They haven't started coming up yet. And then I've got a green bell pepper, and then these pretty purple flowers, just because I want to have some nice flowers. And the cool part is, it has been rainy enough that I haven't even had to water these. Now here I have the Bush Blue Lake, and I got things that were all for containers. So I know that this works good. And see what this is? In these square containers, what I did was I planted something and then I put microgreens. So the microgreens are already coming up. And here in this one, this is going to be beets, and I put the date that I planted them and how many days until harvest on the on a little tag. And then this one here is a Space Master bush cucumber, and it's doing good. Everybody happy. Carrots over here, they haven't started coming in yet. And then I've got one of these silver falls that's going to come over the side and hang down. So when you look over there, there'll be these pretty silver falls hanging, and then there's going to be the purple flower, and then there's going to be all those other things. Then on the other end, the wide end I call it, got a little bed because Snickers loves to lay out here. This is south sun all day long. And that because we removed 6 trees across there that were like 100 feet tall. Huge trees, kind of like that guy right there. But we removed 6 of them, and they've really opened it up to where we have lots of good sun all day long here. So this one here is a baby bush zucchini, and I realize that there's 2. So I might have to separate those. But then there's more microgreens, so that's coming along. And then here, these are my radishes. They're all coming up. There is another one of the bush cucumbers that I have there because there were 2 in that kit. And this one is some onions, and they're like the little scallion little onions. And over here, great for containers, is a patio tomato. And then I've got some petunias there, but I also have some more of those microgreens. And over here, I've got lettuce that's already coming up, and spinach. The spinach isn't come. Oh, there's one starting to come up. So I planted, there's another one. So I planted these on the 8th. This is the day I did everything. And so here we are. It's taken about 10 days. And then I got my 2 chairs. And here I took celery that I had just, used, and I'm starting that. And then you can see here is the base of one of the onions. I've popped that in there, and it's starting to grow, and so is that one. I just kind of stuck those next to the celery, and so those are growing. But, got my little carnation. So here's looking from the front corner here, down the deck, so you can see this. I like to just sit out here and read when it's sunny. Right now it's not raining, but it has been raining. I like to sit out here and have Snickers out here, and then I've got my little garden, which is gonna be great. And then this is a really cool thing. My friend Shalea gave me this. See this? She finds these out on the beach. They're like little pine needles that get blown by the wind, And she finds them, she's got some big ball ones and stuff, and I just think that's kind of a neat doodad. She gave me that. That's kind of fun. And then, I don't know, this isn't the deck top garden, but see all those little orange flags? So we had these big trees over there, but those little orange flags, you can see there's a calla lily. Brian has planted calla lilies along those, and they're starting to come up, so that's going to look pretty because it will kind of mark off our front yard with, this is just our front yard, with calla lilies. But I'm very excited about my little rooftop deck because I can come sit out here and I can rock and read my book and watch my plants grow, and then I can harvest some good things. And it seems to be the perfect place because everything is coming along great. So I'll give you guys updates and we'll see how it goes. But I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my little garden, and I'll give you updates and we'll see how everything grows and what I get out of it. So this is my first time of planting anything in the front of the house like this. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.